You know, in all the time that I've been gone, the insanity of the world only continues to skyrocket, and when you think, oh, it couldn't get any crazier, oh, well, don't worry, it always proves that it can. Or the insanity of how long I've been gone, 11 months total, and multiple updates in between of me working on videos, but then unfortunately things getting in the way to where I wasn't able to get them out when I thought I would. Making people worry, wonder where the video's at.
Where is it? Where the hell is it? Look at me. Where the hell is it?
Man, what a scumbag content creator. But seriously though, 2024, man, is giving us some good things and also taking some great things from us, like the legendary Akira Toriyama, or even some actors, including James Earl Jones. To all of them, rest in peace. And while we've had these tragedies, oh boy, we also had a lot of craziness, because the internet can be a completely mentally deranged circus. Back in July, Genshin Impact's Natlan region had been previewed, which stirred up boycotters, which they were stating that, oh, this is cultural appropriation, that it's racism, that it affects real-life people. And if this situation didn't already sound stupid enough as it is, well, there's also a petition out there that already has over 100,000 signatures to try to make a change.
Right.
There was also a campaign that seemed to be signal boosted by some of the voice actors, which apparently led to at least one of them getting fired and replaced. Yeah, but that went real well, didn't it? Especially when you look back at Zenless Zone Zero making nearly $100 million back in July, while Genshin Impact's revenue increased over 8% in spite of active boycott against game and developer. Man, so much for that boycott. Now this goes into McDonald's itself, because McDonald's is a part of its own boycott, to where they believe that if you were to go to McDonald's, you buy yourself a Happy Meal, get yourself some good old chicken nugs, that somehow apparently equates to harming Palestinian people. Remember this chart, we're going to come back to it. And we've even seen in the past where Rosemi Lovelock even got attacked because she posted her VTuber model with PNGs of hash browns. Because apparently that's a crime now. But there were some Niji-Sanji fans that tried to get her canceled over this, which she deleted the tweet, but she would later respond to that post that she deleted stating, sorry, I wanted to make a cute edit, but I thoughtlessly used an asset on a sensitive situation I was unaware of. I apologize and will delete the tweet. Rosemi Lovelock got attacked for nothing. I mean, all she did was post hash browns, but oh no, it had the Boogeyman McDonald's logo on it. Because of that, it got these goblins to come out of the hole in their mother's basement, grab their keyboards, and start going after her over an innocent little post. Always remember, never bend the knee, never apologize to these goblins. So from September 17th through the 29th, in America, Genshin Impact and McDonald's had a collaboration, which you could already imagine how the goblins reacted to that one.
Oh, check it out.
And as you may have already guessed, yes, this became unhinged very quickly. Flops of a feather flock together, boycott. Remember to boycott McDonald's. I'd rather eat a brick.
But let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
What the fuck happened to boycotting? Not only is HoYo being colorist and racist, but they're also actively supporting genocide. This isn't helping your case, Genshin. Anyway, boycott HoYo and McDonald's. P.S. Kazuha and Bidu would literally hate McDonald's. Oh, Kazuha, if only you weren't owned by a racist, colorist, Zionist company.
Stupid is forever.
If you thought this couldn't get any stupider, get ready, here it comes. Kazuha and Bidu would boycott, just saying. Kazuha and Bidu do not support genocide. These are fictional characters. I don't know about that. I mean, they're fictional. They're not real. Why would you treat them as if they're real? Take your meds. They're long overdue. Kazuha didn't fight the resistance for this.
Okay, they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters.
Anyways, Kazuha and Bidu would boycott this shitty so-called burgers and the other ass stuff, and probably would beat that ugly McClown ass. You know, the only thing getting beaten here is this guy, because Concord didn't flatline as quickly as this guy's IQ did. what I think is one of the most pathetic things is that these are the types of people that they look at fictional characters and treat them as if they're real, act like they have real rights or have real opinions when they're fake, and then they push their beliefs onto these characters because they seek out validation. Really pathetic people. And when you thought I couldn't get any dumber, oh boy, it always finds a way. Zionism x racism collab. Finally, Zionism x racism. You know, when you see stupid people like this, well, you know exactly what you're working with.
I work with retards.
So, of course, you know, they resort to the next tactic to try to get people to not buy this, a boycott, by insulting the customers, saying, if you buy this, you're a fat whore and I hope you develop an eating disorder. Not only insulting people, but adding a bit of eating disorder to this. Wow, that's pretty spiteful. Greasy middle-aged men are so happy about this, I bet. They merge their fan bases because both their fan bases are fat fucks. Ah yes, just like how this guy is nothing more than a bitch with a keyboard. Get my girlfriends out of this ad immediately.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Kazuha and Pidu, I will get you out of there. Out of where? What? What are you going to get them out of? I mean, seriously, they're fictional characters. Like, what are you going to do? Pull them out of the ad? Oh, man. I hate them using Kazuha in the advertisements because he's a comfort character for me, and I hate this so much. I'm sure they know about the boycott, and they simply don't care about real people at all.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
And if the other things you saw previously weren't bad enough, now they resort to threatening people. If I see y'all breaking boycott for a Genshin glider, it's on sight. Or this one, which you'll see many people say, which is KYS. That's, alright, that's pretty terrible. I'm gonna start publicly executing people who still like Genshin Impact. You can't separate the art from the artist in these games. Genuinely, fuck you if you still like these games after being fully aware of their faults.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
And yet, these are the people I'm supposed to be expected to think have common sense and that they're normal people, when they would willingly go and genocide people publicly for liking Genshin Impact. Yeah, no, that's crazy. You know, these people are absolutely insane, but at the same time, you don't have to worry about them, because if they were to step out in the sunlight, they'd freak out anyway, so nothing to worry about. I'm gonna skin you. Again, you know, another response of threats, because this is all they know how to do. Like, they think that this is going to scare people to boycott this, or they think it's going to get them to not buy the product, when, you know, it's just going to help people go against their cause. Besides threatening people, yeah, if you're against genocide, I don't think you're going to be threatening people. It's a bit hypocritical. Just saying. The groomer meal with extra diabetes. Now, of course, this is the part where they jump into their typical, you know, oh, look, I don't like this said thing, or, oh, this said thing is bad, so the people who like it, they must be child diddlers. You know, this is the typical thing to do, like, huge day for pedophiles, big day for pedophiles, you know, as you can see the bot response there. But, you know, there's also this, when you mix colorism with Zionism and pedophilia. As you can tell, this is a completely brain-dead response, because this is what they always do. They always resort to these attacks. And yet again, you see another one. Huge day for eat between meals, pedos. Again, they always say this kind of stuff whenever it comes to things they don't understand or they don't like. And, you know, it becomes a bit suspicious that the first thing they think of when it comes to these types of things, that it's either children or diddling children. Just kind of weird that that's the first place their mind goes to. Do not let this turn a blind eye to those that are hurt. Both companies are in need of boycotting due to their severe actions. Please do the right thing and do not order any of this boycott. I love that this solidified my hatred of y'all even more. Anyway, fuck HoYo and fuck McDonald's boycott. Of course, leave it to Twitter freaks to freak out over absolutely nothing. Now, when it comes to something that people might be annoyed or frustrated with, is I've been hearing and looking around seeing that apparently some people hadn't been getting their codes on time. One person stated, "It only took me 6 days plus a 15-minute customer service call to get my McDonald's code. Nice automation system, McDonald's." Another person said, "Help, my code never arrived to my email." This would be stuff that people that have actually gone, paid for the meal, or paid for the apple pie during the time the event was going on. Yes, this would be understandable as to why some people would be irritated, because they went, they paid their money, they hoped to get their code, and then there's apparently issues going on, right? Yes, this would make perfect sense why some people would be upset. And I can understand that one. Hopefully all the people were able to get their codes, because this was a limited time thing, so hopefully they all got them in time. But the waiting, yeah, that does suck.
We're waiting.
And then, of course, whenever there was an announcement for when this event was going to end, there were people coming in saying, "Oh, you make us a partner with those who help kill innocent..." Wait, what? What? How does that make any sense? What? Point proven. Stupidity is only getting worse with people. Genocide Impact. Of course, they're going to say that too. Now, on the original Genshin Impact post on September 10th, one person responded and got over 600 likes saying, "Incorrect. A group that supports genocide will never get the backing of Kazuha and Bidu." Another person responded, had over 12,000 likes, stated, "Wrong. Kazuha and Bidu would never support an organization that condones genocide." Which, again, fictional characters, they don't have an opinion on this stuff because they're not real, but person projecting their own opinions on the fictional characters. Another one stated, "Anyone has Kazuha Palestine art, we need to spam that in the replies."
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Dude, why couldn't they collab with any other brand like that wind glider is fire, but y'all companies love whitewashing and genocide?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that this person likes the wind glider, but yet then they're trying to call out both companies for whitewashing and genocide? Yeah, you see how that doesn't add up? Sounds like they play the game and they just don't want to admit it. Also, just because you have a character that is darker complected in terms of skin or whatever skin color you want for representation, that doesn't make them a good character. The writing is what determines whether they're going to be a good character or not. No! Looks like I used logic to prove my point.
How dare you?
This boycott shit might be kind of valid, not gonna lie. Well, if you didn't retweet it, you wouldn't be giving it advertisement, but that's kind of what you're doing. Just saying, you're giving it attention. Nobody cares. Yeah, bot responses, and, if you didn't care, then why did you retweet or even say anything about it? I'm just saying. Now, you'll see this list gets thrown around a lot. Now, here's the thing about this. This is the list of companies they believe that are, harming, Palestinian people. But here's the thing. I highly doubt that they're actually on board with this list and supporting it. Because while you see things like McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Burger King, yeah, I bet they're also using Google. Because if they're using Google, then guess what? They're using YouTube, which Google owns. And that means they're going against their boycott if they're doing that. And as you can tell, Disney and Amazon are also on this list. Now, the important thing about that is look at all the things that they have under their belt. When you look at what Disney has when it owns things like Marvel, Lucasfilm. So if they're watching any of that, well then boom, ESPN. Amazon has Twitch. So if they're watching any of that, well guess what? They're going against their own boycott. Which if that's what's happening, then they're hypocrites. Also, well, they use Twitter, right? Well, Elon owns Twitter and Elon owns Tesla. And Tesla is powered by batteries with lithium-ion cells. Now, guess how that's being made? Oh, right. Child slave labor in the Congo. And yet, these people use Twitter, by the way. So by their own logic, their logic is null and void.
Gotcha, bitch.
Now, apparently, they haven't even posted the HoYoverse boycott. Have not posted since the 27th of August. And as of the recording of this video. And when you look at it, they even tried to state that, we have contacted over 30 cultural ambassadors so far with so many more to go. But each letter or message needs thorough care and attention. God, this is just a waste of time for these people. Seriously, you want to actually go help people? Go donate to charities. Like, seriously. My God. Their entire boycott was a waste of time. It failed miserably. Then again, one of the biggest reasons is because rather than sticking to their boycott, a lot of these people wouldn't even stop playing the game. Now, Genshin, you really want me to stop playing the game for good because what the fuck?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
They couldn't have waited until after the boycott. Fuck them, yo. They couldn't even stop playing the game. Boycott! 40 primos is literally pathetic amount to want to buy this, and if you want the glider, buy the code from someone else. What it sounds like to me is that they're implying that if the primo reward was more or something, it would be like worth it to them. Like, this is what I mean. If they really were boycotting, they would stop playing the game. That's what a boycott is. You don't give it attention. You don't give it advertisement. You don't talk about it. That's the point of a boycott. If anything, they're doing the complete opposite and just helping to get more attention, which goes against their whole boycott. But hey, you know, just kind of shows the point of them having a pointless boycott and them failing at it miserably. But hey, good news. I am officially back. There's going to be a lot more videos going out. I have a lot planned. There will be some things that I've been planning to talk about for a while, so stick with me on that, and then we'll get more to the current stuff. I do have a bigger video as well that I'm sure many of you have been waiting on, so that'll be happening real soon, which, God, that's taking me so much time, but hey, you know what? It's worth it at the end of the day, so really wanted to do my best for that, as well as the rest of the content here. As always, let me know what you think about the new format. Been working on it. Hopefully it looks nice. Hopefully it's coming out well. Let me know what you think as well about it. But, yeah, I'm officially back. Boy, oh boy, we're going to be tackling a lot of things, aren't we? Man. It's good to be back.